Welcome back to Crime Between Us. I'm Adam.
And I'm Sandra. And tonight's story is the kind that really, truly, it gets under your skin, you know?
Yeah, it's the kind of case that leaves you feeling, I don't know, just like watched. It happened in a really quiet suburb too, like a place with absolutely no history of violence. No one expected anything like this.
Right. And we're actually calling this episode The Man in the Window. And honestly, once you hear the details, I think you'll totally understand why. It's pretty unsettling.
So let's dive right into it. The first incident, I guess you could call it, actually happened in June of 2021.
Right. And this is where our story really begins, with a 12-year-old girl named Harper. She was, just home alone after school. Her mom was actually running a little bit late from work that day.
Yeah, and it was around, like 6:15 p.m.? Harper calls her mom and, her mom could immediately tell something was wrong. She just sounded totally shaken, like really, really scared.
She tells her mom, she says, "Mom, there's a man in the backyard." And then she describes him just like standing there, looking directly into their window. And what's really creepy is he wasn't moving at all, just motionless.
Just like a statue, huh? And her mom, obviously, she's trying to keep calm. She tells Harper, go into the bathroom, lock the door, and call 911 immediately. Which Harper thankfully does.
Yeah, she did exactly what she was told. And, the police, they arrived pretty quickly considering the situation. But no one's there. The man is just gone.
Gone. No sign of him. All they found, really, was just muddy footprints near the back door. But here's the thing, Sandra. There was no sign of forced entry. Nothing. And even weirder, no security camera footage. It was just like he was never there, except for those prints.
Which is, pretty unsettling when you think about it. It's like, how do you just vanish like that and no cameras picking it up at all? It's just strange.
Right, so you'd think, okay, maybe it was just a one-off, some random person, but that's not what happened here.
No, it wasn't, because over the next, 2 weeks, this started happening again. 6 other homes in the same neighborhood reported the exact same thing. A man just standing there.
Yeah, always at dusk, it seems. And always outside a window, just watching, no apparent reason.
Just watching. And the descriptions, they were a little vague, which made it harder for the police, obviously. But they were all pretty similar, like tall, dark hoodie, gloves, but never a weapon. Never any movement, just staring.
Yeah, just staring. No threatening gestures, nothing like that. It's so unsettling, isn't it? Because it's not overtly violent, but it's just so intrusive. And there was this one particular account that it really sticks with you.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. One man actually said he waved at the figure. Can you imagine?
I can't even fathom doing that. Like, my instinct would be to, hide, call the police. But he waved.
And get this, the figure actually waved back.
Just waved back. And then, almost instantly just vanished. Right behind a tree, gone in seconds. It's so bizarre. It defies logic. How do you just disappear like that?
Yeah, it's like he knew they were watching him, even though he was watching them. It's just so unsettling, so strange.
So, with all these sightings and people getting really freaked out, obviously the police, they ramped up patrols, right? Like, they were everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And residents too were doing everything they could. Lights, cameras, motion sensors, all the bells and whistles. You'd think, okay, this guy's going to get caught, right?
You'd think. But that's the thing. He never did. He was completely elusive, never ever showed up on any footage. It's just bizarre.
It is. How does a person just avoid every single camera? And it really felt like he knew where they were,
Yeah, like he was aware of the new measures. And then I guess the fear just really, it escalated, didn't it? Because then it went from just watching to something a little more physical.
Oh, totally. This is where it gets really chilling, in my opinion. There was this one morning, a woman, she wakes up, it's 3 a.m, and her front door, it's just wide open.
Yeah, just open. And the weirdest part is nothing was stolen, no signs of a robbery or anything like that. Just the open door.
Right? Which in a way is almost worse because you don't understand the motive. But then she goes to her hallway mirror and there it is. A single gloved handprint.
A gloved handprint. I mean, it's so specific. Like, why? Why just that? And again, no one saw anything, no arrests, no suspects. It adds to this whole, like, ghost-like quality of this figure.
Yeah, it's like he was making a point, you know? Not to take anything, not to hurt anyone directly, but to leave that chilling reminder that he asterisk was asterisk there in her house while she was sleeping. That truly ups the ante on the creep factor.
And that handprint just kind of cemented that feeling that this wasn't just some harmless voyeur, you know. It was something else, something much, much more unsettling.
Absolutely. And you'd think after that maybe things would calm down or he'd get caught, but no. It actually takes a pretty drastic turn, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. So, remember Harper, the 12-year-old girl from the very first incident?
Oh, Harper, yes. My heart goes out to her.
Well, in August, Harper disappears.
What? Wait, I thought, so she just vanished?
Yeah, just gone. And here's the thing that really gets you. There was no sign of a break-in, no struggle, nothing obvious at all. Her backpack was still in the living room, her front door was locked. The only thing they found was her window, just slightly ajar.
Her window was open, just a little bit. Oh, that's so chilling. It's like he just walked in and out, you know? No force, no mess.
Exactly. Like it's almost polite in its terrifyingness. And obviously the whole town just went into a frenzy. Search teams immediately scoured the woods nearby. They had drones, dogs, helicopters. I mean, they pulled out all the stops.
And they had to. I mean, a missing child, especially after all these incidents. It's every parent's worst nightmare. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and the days they ticked by. 1, 2, 3 days later, they find her.
Oh, thank goodness. She was alive, right?
Yes, thank goodness, yes. She was alive. They found her in, of all places, a drainage tunnel.
A drainage tunnel? That's so specific. Was she okay?
Physically, she was. She was shivering, obviously, and disoriented. But here's the really bizarre part. She wasn't wearing her own clothes. She was dressed in someone else's.
Okay, that's a whole new layer of unsettling right there. Someone else's clothes?
Yeah, and she kept repeating this one phrase over and over, just completely, like she was still in shock or something. She just kept saying, "He watched me sleep."
Oh my God, he watched me sleep. That's just, it sends shivers down my spine, honestly.
And that handprint just kind of cemented that feeling that this wasn't just some harmless voyeur, you know? It was something else, something much, much more unsettling.
Absolutely. And you'd think after that maybe things would calm down or he'd get caught, but no, it actually takes a pretty drastic turn, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. So, remember Harper, the 12-year-old girl from the very first incident?
Oh, Harper, yes. My heart goes out to her.
Well, in August, Harper disappears.
What? Wait, I thought, so she just vanished?
Yeah, just gone. And here's the thing that really gets you. There was no sign of a break-in, no struggle, nothing obvious at all. Her backpack was still in the living room, her front door was locked. The only thing they found was her window just slightly ajar.
Her window was open, just a little bit. Oh, that's so chilling. It's like he just walked in and out, you know? No force, no mess.
Exactly. Like it's almost polite in its terrifyingness. And obviously the whole town just went into a frenzy. Search teams immediately scoured the woods nearby. They had drones, dogs, helicopters. I mean, they pulled out all the stops.
And they had to. I mean, a missing child, especially after all these incidents, it's every parent's worst nightmare. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and the days they ticked by. 1, 2, 3 days later, they find her.
Oh, thank goodness. She was alive, right?
Yes, thank goodness, yes. She was alive. They found her in, of all places, a drainage tunnel.
A drainage tunnel? That's so specific. Was she okay?
Physically, she was shivering, obviously, and disoriented. But here's the really bizarre part. She wasn't wearing her own clothes. She was dressed in someone else's.
Okay, that's a whole new layer of unsettling right there. Someone else's clothes?
Yeah, and she kept repeating this one phrase over and over, just completely, like she was still in shock or something. She just kept saying, "He watched me sleep."
Oh my God, he watched me sleep. That's just, it sends shivers down my spine, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine how traumatizing that would be for a 12-year-old.
Oh, absolutely. So once she was able to talk, what did she tell the police? What was her actual statement?
Right. So, after she recovered enough physically and, mentally to actually give a statement, she told them she woke up in this room and it was really stark, no windows, just like a single light bulb overhead.
No windows, so it was like completely enclosed, like a bunker or something?
Exactly. Yeah, like a small, very plain room. And just a mattress on the floor, that was it. And she said there was a man. She described him as having no shoes, and he never spoke.
Never spoke? That's even more unnerving, isn't it? Just this silent, shoeless man.
Totally. And he would bring her food, just like set it down, and he would get this Sandra. He would turn the light on and off at random times.
Just to mess with her? To control her? Oh, that's so manipulative.
It sounds like it, right? And she said he never actually hurt her, like no physical harm at all, but he never stopped watching her. That was the constant.
Just always there. Always watching. Even when she was trying to sleep, I guess. Hence the he watched me sleep.
Exactly. That's where that came from. It was just this pervasive, unsettling presence.
And then what happened? How did she get out of there?
Well, she said one morning, she woke up and the door, it was just open, and no one was there, like he was just gone.
So he just left it open just like that and she just ran?
Yeah, she ran for it, and that's how she ended up, in that drainage tunnel, I guess. She just ran until she couldn't anymore. But here's the part that really makes this case truly, truly unsettling.
Oh, Adam, tell me, what else could possibly make this more bizarre?
Okay, so the clothes Harper was actually wearing when they found her, when she was recovered.
Yeah?
They identified them. And get this, they belonged to a girl who went missing way back in 1997, and not even from the same state. Like, completely different state.
Wait, 1997? In another asterisk state? I mean, that's just wild. How do they even make that connection? And what does that even asterisk mean, asterisk?
I know, right? It just adds so many layers to this whole thing. It's like, who is this man, And what is his connection to all this? But it actually gets even crazier.
Oh, goodness. What else could there possibly be?
In that same drainage tunnel where Harper was found, where she was shivering and, wearing these other clothes, investigators, they found something else.
Okay.
They discovered bones, like actual human remains.
Human remains? How many people?
From at least 2 different people, actually. And here's the kicker. Neither of them were Harper, and to this day, they haven't been identified.
So, still 2 unidentified people, potentially connected to this whole bizarre situation, and we still don't know who they are, or who the man in the window is. Just, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a total head-scratcher, isn't it? Because even after all of that, Sandra, to this very day, no one truly knows who the man in the window was. Or, even if he still is.
Right, and it's like no arrests were ever made, no suspects identified, really. It vanished into thin air almost.
Exactly. Harper's family, they ended up moving away. Can't really blame them, honestly. And the town, it's pretty much stayed quiet since then. Like nobody really wants to talk about it openly.
But the legend, though, I bet that's a whole different story. I mean, something like this, it sticks with you.
Oh, it is. The legend for sure. It's growing. People still whisper about it. And some folks even say, like, he still appears,
Still appears? That's chilling.
Yeah, not to hurt anyone, though. That's the thing. Just to watch.
Oh my gosh. That might actually be worse. Knowing he's just asterisk there asterisk still watching, and you don't even know asterisk why asterisk. It's like the ultimate unresolved mystery. No fingerprints, no trace, just these horrifying stories.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It just, it leaves you with that unsettling feeling, doesn't it? Well, anyway, thank you folks so much for listening to Crime Between Us.
Always appreciate you being here.
Definitely, and we'll make sure to post links to any related missing person databases and case reports in the show notes for this episode, so you can, check those out if you want to dig deeper.
And if you've heard of any similar stories, or maybe you've seen something yourself that just feels inexplicable, please send it our way. We'd really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. And next week, get ready, because we're going to be diving into a 911 call, a deadline, and a missing house. It's a weird one.
Ooh, that sounds intriguing. Until then, everyone, please stay safe out there, stay alert, and stay with us.